Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into it. Little London After Midnight. I love the band name. Welcome everyone back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Having a fantastic one out there as the sun starts to set a little bit. It's time to get a little gothy. Let's go ahead and listen to the band London After Midnight. I love the name of this, the band. We're going to listen to this track, Sacrifice. This is off of the album Selected Scenes from the End of the World. I love the album title, released 1992. We're listening to this because even though the song necessarily wasn't suggested, the band and this album have been mentioned and recommended, at least from Lilasowski, K-Law, Susan Gonçalves, Gaia Eternal. It seems you mentioned this track as well, perhaps, or at least your name came up. I don't see it in the comment, though. Also, YT Kai and Misty 0708. So thank you guys for the suggestion, or at least the recommendation. Like I said, never heard of the band, don't know a thing about them, but let's go ahead and dive on in, talk about it a little bit after. Did you bring your goat? All right, let's go. Setting a mood. I love how it's really putting you into, at least for me, walking through a dark city of rain, hissing with a steady beat. It's a very cinematic opening. Like how that lightning came through and brought it through. Feels like I'm watching The Crow. I've never been seeing it. I like this. This moves nicely.
It's all I want to see. Never put into words.
His voice is calming and dreary.
What it is you mean to me.
Calming and yet keeps you on edge a little bit.
I sacrifice myself to you right here tonight. Because you know that I love you. Sacrifice. I sacrifice myself to you here tonight. Because you know that I love you. Love you. Love you.
Nice blooming. I like how the music blooms right there when he's saying I love you. I like that. goth rocks make you swoon.
The reaper's at my door now. It's come to take me home. I sacrifice myself to you right here tonight. 'Cause you know that I love you. Sacrifice. I sacrifice myself to you here tonight. 'Cause you know that I love you. I
Bring it right back.
sacrifice myself to you right here tonight. Know that I love you. I sacrifice. I sacrifice. I sacrifice. I sacrifice.
That makes me feel like a cool goth. That's what that makes me feel like. So when it comes to like gothic rock, gothic music, anything in that relation, like anything else, there's so many different avenues and lanes that can be explored. And in this particular lane, we are diving into that brooding, romantic vampire love that we're talking into like that way. We're going to like romancing, swooning, with this dark lover, like that's what I'm getting from this. And I like this avenue of goth rock too. There's an element sometimes of cheesiness to it, and that's okay. It's part of the pizza, right? You don't throw away the pizza because of the cheese. I really enjoyed that. I actually like how the sound effects of the thunder, the rainstorm were used in the beginning, kind of giving a very much of a cinematic opening, putting us in a certain place, a certain mind space. And like I said, with myself, I can't help but think of walking down a city street, raining, you hear the screeching and, the cars screeching and stuff like that, steam hissing, and then the music starts. I like how it starts very simply with just that simple drum beat, a powerful and yet simple drum beat. Then the piano comes in, the synths arrive, and we're off to the races from there. Sean Brennan is really going to be the main player here. He's handling vocals, guitar, and percussion. And then also on this album specifically, you have Tamlin, who's handling piano, keyboards, and percussion. Now, as far as I can tell, Sean Brennan is like the person in this band. And it looks like, there's other members that like play live, with him in concert. But from what I can tell, I may be wrong. Correct me if I am. It seems that really it's his horse to ride with this project here. And I think he does a fantastic job. His vocals don't have a power necessarily to them, but they do have this kind of brooding presence. There's a slight hint of malevolence to the way that he sings, but at the same time, you're kind of won over by his charms. He's like a very dashing Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, there's a little bit of, something wrong with Eric, but at the same time, you can't help but be hypnotized by his gaze and by his song. I'm not going to sing. Why? What am I doing? What am I doing? I will say, I wish the sound effects later as the song went on were a little bit toned down a little bit. They were a little bit too much of it. I liked in the beginning what it's established, but during the song, okay, let's let the song breathe. But it wasn't like a crazy amount. Part of me wishes there was like a little solo or something in there as well, but that's just me just reaching. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Let's look at these lyrics here. Here we go again. We've taken it to the end. With every waking moment, we face this silent torment. I'd sacrifice myself to you right here tonight because you know that I love you. He repeats that again. Darkness is all I want to see. I could never put into words what it is or what is it you mean to me. I repeat the lyrics there again. The candle's burning lower at the window to my soul. The Reaper's at my door now. He's come to take me home. I'd sacrifice myself right here. And hey, if the Reaper's there, I guess you are sacrificing yourself then. I guess he heard you said, oh, don't mind if I come in? Because here you wanted to sacrifice yourself tonight. So I would do anything for this particular person is, of course, the main meat of this track. Let me know what you guys thought of it, of course, in the comments down below. Thank you so much for the suggestion on the band as well. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, evening, or morning. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys.